Legend of Total War here with a 1 vs 1 battle against DarrenTotalWar. We just had a bit of a chat. He's not on the other line because he wants to be able to focus. This is for a Total War Center tournament. We had to choose Nemeticina as the map, and there's certain guidelines, large funds for example, certain restrictions. He's choosing Athens, I'm choosing Parthia. I'm allowed 1 unit of elephants and max 8 cavalry. So we'll see how we go. But this is an elimination match, so this is the first round, so if I lose this, I'm kicked out of the tournament. I'm really not particularly confident because I haven't used Parthia very much, but I've seen a few people on YouTube who have done very well with Parthia. So my plan is basically this: to dominate the cavalry first. So get rid of all of his cavalry and just keep my infantry out of the fight. Then get rid of all of his missile units. And then once all of his missile units out of the way, I've got elephants in my reserve, which I can use to smash their infantry, provided of course he's not using pike infantry, because my infantry is not particularly fantastic. But I've chosen sword infantry to counter his spear infantry if he's got them. Now because I'm Parthia, I'm assuming he's gotten a lot of spear infantry. And I've also hired some missile units to be able to skirmish around. So I've really chosen quite a balanced force, I think, to try and find any means necessary to just tear him apart bit by bit. Now Darren is also not particularly experienced with 1 vs 1, so this really could go either way. The odds are probably a little bit against me based on the army that I've chosen, which isn't a very good army. I will see. It's quite balanced, I think. Pretty fucking nervous. Okay, heavy shots needed. I'm gonna have the Noble Blood Cavalry back these guys up. The Eastern Cataphracts, keep them safe. I really need to fucking group in this one. Create a selection group there. Create a formation group there. I don't want them too wide. Everything else I think I can take care of. Now let's see what he's got. He's probably got a lot of cavalry, but it's mostly shit by the looks of it. Thorax sword, so no spearmen, but he's got lots of peltists. Alright, so he's short range, which means I need to skirmish. We'll get on with that right now. Now with these guys, I'm going to pull them back just a little bit to buy myself more time. My elephants are going to be particularly useful in perhaps getting rid of a flank. Actually, we'll put them on skirmish mode. So these citizen cavalry, they're only good against infantry essentially, and they're also really medium grade. So you can see there he's trying to avoid me. His army, I think, is less versatile than mine. Quickly now. Advance at speed. Tarentine cavalry, right. Those are some fast motherfuckers. It's also a good idea to perhaps make their motherfuckers move around a lot so they get exhausted. But at the same time, I gotta try not to exhaust my guys. Now these guys here are really cheap, so it's okay if I lose them. But they're there to sort of fuck them around a little bit. Now what I might do is, while this is going on, have my cataphracts charge into this flank here, because these guys are good against cavalry, and they're not. So if I can get rid of their cavalry, like I said, that's the plan, that would be great. Try and keep the pressure on him. Now I need to use heavy shots so that each shot fucking counts, but that's also risky because I could take damage. Actually, if he's got missile cavalry, I should be using standard shot because it's got higher range. Now my general unit I've chosen to be missile unit because it's cheaper. I generally don't want to get him involved in the battle. Doesn't look like anyone's taken any damage yet Need to keep an eye on this, after all. Stay up wide so I can see what's going on. These guys need to make sure they're fresh. Why aren't you fucking shooting, bitch? Okay, they've seen the bait. Bring my guys back. That didn't work. Take out his... I don't like Tarantine cavalry, personally. I think that they don't have enough ammunition to do anything particularly useful. Now, I've done a significant amount of damage to his Tarantine. He's done a little bit to mine. Like I said, what I want to do, get rid of his cavalry so that my infantry and my elephants can just mop up the rest. So he's taken a slightly amount more casualties than I have at this stage. Keep these guys in backup. You guys stay there. Now he's taking a defensive position, which I think is good for me. Gives me the advantage because I'm the one pushing the attack, which is what I had hoped he would do. So far they got a handful of kills, but I think my guys here are cheaper than theirs. But it's not going that great so far. My guys are active, but they're resistant to fatigue. Really need to be taking down those citizen cavalry. Really sort of fucking around a bit with this. Also, I've got archers. My archers are pretty good and cheap, I think. Hit and run again. Alright, send these guys in. These are noble blood, so they'll make mincemeat out of them because they're higher grade. Maybe I'll bring in my cataphracts, although they'll never bloody reach them. Could probably use a bit of a rest. Now, how'd we go with that? Got a few kills here and there. I've used up half my ammunition. As far as that's concerned, not particularly effective. But I'm also wondering how much ammunition they've used up. Now, I need to keep the pressure on. I can't just sit here and do nothing. Okay, they've seen that I've weakened one of my flanks, so I'm going to return the cataphracts over there. Still got these guys. Essentially, these guys have actually better missile damage. I'm wondering if maybe I should be using heavy shot. It does do a lot more extra damage, but I need that range because these guys need to stay alive. What I'm hoping is Darren just gets frustrated with me and sends his cavalry, sort of like what I think he might be doing here, so that I can pick him off and kill them with my main cavalry. Also, he's moving further away from his flank, which is very good. I'd send these guys around here. If we can surround this motherfucker and get rid of it in melee, that would be great, because they're not good in melee, that's for damn sure. They're missile cav. I really shouldn't be using my ammunition on them. What are these? Citizen Cav. Their quality is not as good as my noble blood, but of course mine are heavy melee, and there's a... what was that? Hippias Lancers. Lancers, what do they do? They're good versus large. So, yeah, I don't want to come... Okay, my guys then need to be taking out those Hippias Lancers then. Not the Tarantine cavalry.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
What's this? Citizen cavalry? No, they're protecting his hippiest lancers. Fuck, this is just going back and forth, back and forth. I better fucking do something soon or else this is just gonna drag on. Took a few kills there. With the cataphracts. Essentially, if they decide to come at me, my troops here should be able to fight them off. Yeah, see, he's coming over here with the citizen cavalry. But my elephants would be able to beat them, which reminds me I better put them on that. That's it, push them back. I want to get them away from the infantry. So he's sending all his cavalry up this way. They're taking damage, which is good. That's what we need, is bringing these guys up. Those pelters we absolutely need to get rid of.
Riders forwards! Advance at speed!
That's it, anytime they get close, just threaten them with the noble blood. Starting to get a few more kills here and there. Haven't taken too many casualties. Okay, now what I might do, is because I know he's taking a defensive position, start bringing my guys up a little bit. Make sure I keep an eye on them. Because I'm on the attack on this one. I really want to take down some of those hippiest lancers. They're good quality units. Taking them down with shit units is, I think, the way to go. What's this? Okay, now he's moving them forward. His infantry is better than mine.
Horse archers! Ready! Quickly now! Horse archers!
If we could take out some of their thorax swordsmen, or his thorax swordsmen, with shooting them from the back, that would be good. What's this? Citizen cavalry, that's not a big deal. He knows that he doesn't have cavalry superiority. That's why he's not coming at me. I also need to make sure my cavalry get rid of those Thracian peltists. How are we going? I've killed a few of these thorax swordsmen. Okay. That's it, motherfucker. Come around this way. Get in close and use heavy shot. Send him in. Okay, here we go, in for the charge there. That seems to have worked. Come over here. Also, if we can kill their general, that'd be fucking amazing. For me, that is. All of his Thracian pelters aren't doing anything, which is good. Good, he seems to be losing them. What's going on
One
there?
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's take on these Thracian peltists. I'm gonna keep them busy. Good, he's losing over here. Keep him busy. Uh-oh,
One
can
of our
use
units has
javelins.
used all its ammunition.
Ah, shit. Okay, pull back. Okay, get rid of that motherfucking general unit.
The enemy general is
Very
dead.
good. Okay, now you can see he's doing a desperate attack. Okay, my guys. Ungroup them. We need to skirmish a little bit, I think. Good, we've won this over here. Just need to finish off the last of their cavalry. Keep pulling back a little bit, so I keep getting use out of my shots. Still got the elephants, but we have to make sure that these guys are out of the picture. Yeah, it doesn't matter about them. Keep them busy whilst the cavalry come back. Some of my guys have actually gained experience.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Put them back.
This is a shameful display.
They really need to be shooting these motherfuckers here. Okay, good. What's this? All he has left, I think, is quite tired, rubbish cavalry. Which he's coming after my general now. Let him. As you can see, he's more concerned with my cavalry than my other units. Here he's coming again. Alright, it's time. Now that I've established cavalry dominance, it's time. Time to press the fucking attack. We'll attack them from both sides, and of course my elephants will be able to finish off the rest. So either way, his missile units are going to be taken down, and then my cavalry should just, my elephants should just sweep through his thorax swordsmen with ease. Here we go.
Our men flee the field of battle.
We have a bit of a rout going for them. Keep pressing through, and I've won. And that's GG. GFG, good fucking game. Darren's mistake here was fighting passively, or fighting defensively. He could have won this battle very easily. While I was fucking around, he should have just come at me with everything he had. And that's cost him the battle. But to my opponent, he did a good job. No dishonor in this battle for him. Close victory. Well, this is not Pyrrhic. I need to save it as Darren. See some of my other replay saves. Anyway, that's that. Shit, and I was outnumbered, but of course I brought quality units and cavalry rather than garbage. But well done to Darren. Anyway, that's the end of this video, and I'll come back, I suppose, since I've made it into round 2, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, motherfuckers.